things very heated after the fight. Mike, despite all the pre-fight posturing and bad words, there seemed to be a genuine respect for Razor Ruddock. In fact, you hugged him. You initiated the hug after the fight. Did you indeed respect Razor Ruddock?
Of course, I respect all fighters, but him more so because I knew when I got in there it was going to be a tough fight because he wanted to fight, and I believe he proved that he believed in his mind that he could beat me. I thought differently, but I was prepared for a great fight.
All right, Razor, how about you? Do you respect Mike Tyson?
Well, definitely, because, I figure he's the top of the line. I figure I'm the top of the line, too, and I was having a lot of fun in there.
All right. Ferdy, you were leading the protest that the fight was stopped prematurely. Let's take another look at the moment in question. Perhaps you can take us through it.
All right, let's look at the series of punches. The first is very hard hook by Tyson, which gets him in trouble. Ruddock now falling back. 2 shots missed, but the next one hits him on the top of the head. There. Now he goes back. Keep your eye on the referee. All 3 people. Now he has stopped the fight. He has not yet looked, and he stopped it. And therefore, that was the objection. He should have talked to the fighter first.
All right. First knockdown in the second round. Ferdy, let's take a look at this particular replay. And again, take us through this sequence.
Well, this is the first mistake I thought that Steele made because I didn't think it was a knockdown. Now watch. There's a punch to his shoulder. Now watch. Look at the highlight. There's Tyson's leg. There's Ruddock's leg. They're tangled up together. And down he goes. Well, that's not a knockdown. But they counted. Steele counted, made it a 10-8 round, and put him way behind when necessarily that should not have been that way.
All right. Razor Ruddock, were you knocked down here or your legs tangled up with Mike Tyson?
Definitely I was not down at all, because you see it on the screen that my leg was tied up. I didn't know at the time that my leg was tied up, but I thought I slipped because I sure didn't feel anything on my chin.
Mike, in your opinion, was it a legitimate knockdown?
No, it wasn't a legitimate knockdown, but I'd take anything he gave me. I mean, he gave me a knockdown, Ruddock knockdown, I was happy.
Okay, now, in the next round, there was no question, knockdown number 2, round 3. Mike, we have a couple of angles, and there is no doubt this is vintage Mike Tyson. You took a couple of lefts and a right, but came back with a big left counterpunch. We're going to take a look at it. In your view, what happened here, Mike?
When you see I'm getting with some punches, when I counted.
And down he goes.
He did too long.
And Razor, even though you were sent sprawling to the canvas, you bounced back up quickly. You seem to be smiling there. Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't hurt me, but I was just looking at it. I stayed there too long. I underestimated his speed at that point. And I threw the right hand, and I stayed there looking for the effect. You see what I mean? I stayed there. I should have been moving.
Now, after each knockdown, were you saying to Richard Steele, I'm okay, to compensate?
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if he was going to start the fight because I heard a rumor that, he might start the fight prematurely. So what I did was, in front of him, I said, I'm okay to make sure he don't stop the fight. But in the 7th round now, he turned his back to me. I couldn't say I was okay.
All right, to the 6th round, clearly won by Razor Ruddock. All 3 judges gave him the round. Ferdy, you called this the most exciting round of the fight.
Yes, because at this point, it looked like the fight could turn. Tyson, being Tyson, was getting macho about the thing and was taking punches from Ruddock, maybe unnecessarily, but they were hammering punches. It looked like, hey, this could be Tokyo again. All of a sudden, it validated Ruddock's position. This could go the other way. And when the fight was stopped, we were robbed of the decision. Could Tyson have finished him off? Could Ruddock have come back? We'll never know until the rematch. That's why we're having one.
And Razor, in the 6th round, did you think things were turning around in your favor?
No, you see, I had a plan. I had a plan to fight Mike Tyson. I know he had something to prove, because first of all, he said it's a tough fight, and he's going to come out with his fury and try to take me, and I think he was going to waste a lot of energy. And what I was trying to do was take him to the later rounds. You see, he's trying to take me out viciously, so I was going to use his own aggressiveness at that point to beat him.
Mike, were you hurt here at all during this round?
I never hurt this. I was hit with a good shot right in the ear. I guess I think with the first right hook he threw, left hook, I believe, he hit me with a good shot in the ear. But I mean, you're in a fight, you range your head. You hear birds going around. But other than that, you're over right.
You don't hear the crowd, you hear birds. Mike Tyson doing an imitation of birds. I like that. Now, Monday night, during the King Vision pay-per-view telecast, you presented letters, Don King, from the WBA, WBC, and the IBF that stated Mike Tyson should fight the winner of the World Championship bout between the fighters. Are you anxious for a rematch, Mike?
Absolutely.
No question.
But I believe more than him feeling he's been robbed, I felt I've been robbed from a knockout. Because as you went through the knockout, as the fight was going on, Referee Steele, which, you know, I mean, I said again, he's a professional referee. I can't question him. He came and he pushed me away, and I didn't know what the reason was for. I didn't know he was stopping the fight, but I knew he pushed me away, and I know, and I was extremely close to him, and I knew the fight wouldn't last more. I knew 1 or 2 more punches.
All right, Razor, would you like another crack at
Definitely, because first of all, I've been in fights where I've been on the ground. I got hit by Mike Weaver where my legs been wobbling, and I came back and I won the fight. So therefore, you can't judge it by that stoppage right there, because I wasn't on the ground. But prior to that, I was on the ground, and I got back up and I fight even harder. So you'd have to judge it if I was on the ground and I was out.
All right, some say that the Tyson-Ruddock fight was actually the undercard for the battle royale that took place in the ring afterwards. Let's go back and take a look at that in Tyson-Ruddock 2. Would you knock him out?
Quicker.
That is it. In one word, you have summed it up. Razor, how about your right hand? Would you be ready physically and all that stuff, getting ready for Tyson-Ruddock 2?
Oh, definitely. I'll be more ready.
All right.
You ain't making an excuse. You ain't making an excuse, man. You wasn't hurt anything. You saying about right hand now.
Right. I didn't say, one thing I know is complain, but one thing I know is that you have to say, I was talking to you, telling you why you're doing those low blows, why you're doing the elbow, all you were doing is smiling and grinning. That's what you were doing. I was talking to you, why you doing the whole low blows. Wasn't I saying that to you in the ring?
Well, you're supposed to hit me back low if I hit you low.
Listen, I don't do those things.
I don't remember hitting you low. I don't remember that.
Tyson.
I don't remember hitting you low.
The whole world saw you do it. It's like you were feeding on it. I mean, I'm really surprised if I'm going to be able to have any more kids.
This is great.
This is great. This is
truly a rematch.
You know exactly
the quality of what they're doing, and the greatness of the two athletes. This is it, man. On Showtime.
You didn't headbutt me?
You did it first.
That's not true.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, y'all can find out who it is. We're going to justify it on Desert Storm, too. And we're going to also have the troops right back there from the Persian Gulf. We're going to take care of the Red Cross and the USO. Elizabeth Dole going to be happy. Everybody going to be happy. We're going to get it on, man.
Now, last time you said...
Get it on. We ain't going to worry about no IBF or
Last time you said it doesn't count. Last time Mike Tyson said it doesn't count unless he's dead.
Well, he's still alive, so we got to do it again.
All right, now, Ferdy, it seems like this has all the elements for a rematch.